Have you heard about email list building for your business? Are you curious about it? Do you already have an email list for your business? Have you been thinking about starting one or developing one, but you're not sure what it is or how you use it or why you need it or who should be responsible for all of it? Is it just as simple as collecting a few contact email addresses and putting them in your Gmail account? Is that an email list? Well, it could be. But if you're curious and you'd like to know more about it, this video is for you. Keep watching. Hi everybody, Jeffrey here with Max Height Web Solutions, and today we're doing a deep dive, as promised, into your business's email list. What is it? Why do you need it? How do you use it? And who should be responsible for it? So first of all, what is an email list? An email list is a list of people who have showed interest in your business, your products, your services, your brand. It could be current customers, it could be past customers, it could be prospects, leads, affiliate marketers for your business, anyone who has shown an interest in your business. You might think of it as your tribe or your fan base for your brand. This email list is a list of contact information for each of these individuals or companies or businesses. The contact information that you would collect at the very least would be each person's email address. You could collect more information. You might collect their first and last name. You might collect their phone number. After that, with each piece of information that you request, the chances of you actually acquiring that contact's information grow less and less. Unless you have a specific reason for asking for a specific piece of information, like their street address, their mailing address, unless you really need that for something, I wouldn't bother asking for it. In fact, I might stick with just their email address. I might go as far as their email address and their first name, just so I can personalize the email messages that I send them with at least their first name. Once you have this list of email addresses, you will be able to keep in contact with this growing fan base for your brand. You'll be able to send newsletters. You'll be able to develop autoresponders for people who join your list as a welcome sequence. I'll get into more of that later into the how we build this. You can use this to educate your customers, educate your prospects, let them know when there are new product releases, new services, or just newsy updates about your industry or your business. You don't have to use your email list to just blast marketing material, and you shouldn't, to your tribe, to your fan base. You should be using this to nurture relationship with each of these contacts. People want to do business with brands they know, like, and trust. And I know of no better way to build know, like, and trust value than through email campaigns. And I'm not talking about marketing campaigns necessarily. You can celebrate their birthdays. You can celebrate holidays with them. Share resources, as well as your announcements of new services, of a new price drop or discounts. So this leads us to the why of building an email list. Why do you need an email list for your business? Well, the truth is, email continues to be the number one channel for developing relationships and nurturing those relationships with your customers, fans, and prospects. Staying in touch, staying in contact with your customers, fans, and prospects is essential for your business. Email is a great way to receive essential feedback from your target audience, from the people who have used your products, to get feedback on your products and services that can help you then improve your business by getting that all essential feedback, not to mention reviews, positive reviews, as well as maybe constructive feedback from your email list. How do you get started with an email list? Now, maybe you already have an email list. Maybe you're using something like MailChimp or Constant Contact, Vertical Response, GetResponse, Aweber, ActiveCampaign. There's literally hundreds of different email marketing platforms on the web that you could subscribe to. Some have free entry points. In other words, maybe a free 14-day trial, or maybe a certain number of contacts are free. Once you grow past that number, then you have to create a paid account. I know that MailChimp has a free email marketing solution. Also, Constant Contact has a free level. The popular website builder Squarespace also includes a free level of an email list platform within the Squarespace platform. But by that time, you're already paying for your account with Squarespace anyway, so they include the email list building feature as well. With these free options, they are reduced features that come along with a free option. I mean, that's why it's free. If you want some of the more robust features, then you're going to have to upgrade to a paid account. Another free option for email list building is fairly primitive, but it's quite simply just collecting names manually yourself, collecting email addresses into your own Gmail account or MSN account or whatever email client you use for your email address. You can create a folder and just put the contact information in there yourself. That's at the very bottom of the barrel of features, because you basically have no features. If you're just starting out and you want to get started with one of these fairly robust email marketing platforms that I already listed, MailChimp is a good one, Constant Contact's a good one, GetResponse is good. I prefer a company called ActiveCampaign. I'll put a link to ActiveCampaign in the description to this video so you can check them out if you'd like. Most email accounts start at around $10 to $30 a month, and that is based on the number of contacts that you have in your list. I think ActiveCampaign starts out at up to 500 names is $9 or $10 a month. And once you go past 500 contacts, 500 email addresses, then you go to the next tier, which may be 20, 25, 30, something like that. This brings us to who should be responsible for your email marketing machine. DIYing it or doing it yourself will always save you money, but you have to calculate in what you are spending in time, energy, brain power, frustration. Are you prepared to encounter a learning curve? Are you the kind that enjoys tinkering and figuring out new software and deciphering it, breaking it down, learning it, learning everything about it? Or are you the kind that gets frustrated easily when you're learning new software with the computer and you just as soon rather have somebody else do it? Then decide that up front rather than even try to get into a DIY situation. You can create a very primitive email marketing system just on your Gmail account. You just collect the names and put them in a folder, and then whenever you're sending out an email blast, you just reference all those names. You create a contact group. Very basic, very primitive, very simple email marketing system, and free. DFY options done for you are always going to cost you money, but the savings in time, energy, and frustration could be priceless for you. So that may be a consideration. Just have somebody else deal with your email marketing list. If you choose that route, the done for you, you want to be very careful that the person or agency or business that you choose to run your email list building and email marketing campaigns is ethical and reputable. Otherwise, you can do irreparable damage to your brand by somebody sending out spammy blasts that are irresponsible. You don't want to be associated with that. You want to keep everything above board, ethical, responsible. You want whoever is in charge of your email list, whether it's yourself or somebody else, to be ethical and reputable. Very important. So when you are investigating somebody to be responsible for building your email list and curating your email list and nurturing your prospects, leads, customers, and so forth, Also, you need to consider who is going to write the content for these emails, these newsletters, and so forth. That could be a two-part system. You could have somebody running your email marketing system and somebody else writing the content for that. Of course, you're getting into doubling your cost, but you're paying somebody to run your marketing campaigns and you're paying somebody else to create the content. Maybe you have no problem creating content, but you don't want anything to do with learning the software of an email marketing platform. So that is the what, the why, the how, and the who of building your email list. Watch for future videos. I'm going to do at least one future video on a deep dive into my email marketing platform, ActiveCampaign. You'll get to see what does it look like from the inside to build a campaign, to organize a list, to segment a list. And what does segmenting a list mean? Why do you want to do it? To tag certain groups of people in your email list. How do animations work? What do templates look like? What email address should I use as the return address for each of these emails that I send out through my email marketing machine? And as I said, I'll have the link to ActiveCampaign in the description beneath this video if you want to check them out. Hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully you'll go out and start building your list, maybe creating it, maybe get renewed energy and inspired about creating your email list. Have some fun with it. Get in touch, get in contact with your leads, your prospects, your fans, your customers. Let them know that you're there for them, that you're there to help them, that you're interested in their needs, in how your products and services solve their problems, how your products and services can get better. You can offer questionnaires to your email list. You can ask them anything at all. You can ask them poll questions. What do you like best about Max Height Web Solutions? What can we do better? Well, hopefully that was helpful to you, and hopefully it inspires you to go with renewed vigor and start building or continue building your email list. If you have any comments, questions, or you just like to add to the discussion, please add it in the comments below. I love receiving comments and questions from people and answering them. It's really helpful for other people to see that dialogue as well. If you think that this email could be helpful to anyone you know, please consider sharing it with them. If it was helpful to you or you like the video, if you would give it a thumbs up, that helps other people find this video. Also, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. If you subscribe and you tick off the little bell down below, you'll get notified whenever I publish new and helpful videos on digital marketing. Also, if you haven't already, check out my website, mhwebsolutions.com. I'll have that link down below as well. Until my next video, I wish you great success with all your business goals. If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to drop me a comment in the list below or go to my website and drop me an email from my contact form. So until next time, thanks for watching. This is Jeffrey Atherton with Max Height Web Solutions. Onward and upward.